Oh.
I am here. Oddly, I'm only 3 minutes late. However, my stream has been running for 10 minutes. 11 minutes? 11 and a half? Kinda weird. I started to stream extra early today, I guess. Normally I'm just about 5 to 6 minutes in. It's whatever. Anyway, I'm here now. Let me just go ahead and swap over my Camera. Welcome, player. Thank you. Yeah, so my plan today... I remember I initially planned to have, like, a different zoo on every continent. And then just sort of, like, got really stuck to the Euro Zoo Simulator. I just haven't stopped doing it for whatever reason. Also, Tyler Thunder, thank you for the follow. Very kind. But yeah, so I don't know why I haven't switched zoos yet, but I'm gonna have to like plan on that at some point. The zoo's already wildly profitable. I don't have any reason to keep it on with it. I guess because I just kind of want to do more enclosures with a interesting challenge. I never did get around to finishing off the train tunnel, which is what I'm doing now. So yes, more underground shenanigans, indeed. I have intentions to ideally complete my little underground railroad ride thing to transport my people around the park faster. See if it's successful. It's definitely not necessary, and it's also a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, I forgot my little pits here that I filled in. Alright, where is my enclosure going to be? Oh no. I don't see the... I don't see the area where it's meant to be, like, arriving at. I have to go underground to locate it. I want three. I want 3 different locations. I wanted the one at the start, the entrance, which is here. I wanted one to be over here somewhere, which is already linked up, and I wanted one over here. I might not have linked up at all yet. Maybe that's why it's not there. So as of right now, I have 2 stations. I have this station. I'm going to have to zoom in there. At this station here, I've got that station over there. Zoom in a little faster over here. Okay. So people queue up here to go on this train, and it goes this direction. I might have to do 3 trains. I'm not sure yet. A very boring tunnel that I may make more interesting. I haven't decided yet. That leads to this platform here. And then this platform I need to have go past my punji pits. Over to this direction somewhere. I haven't exactly decided where I want this to be. Just around here somewhere. I pop up and like go to my terrain tool. There. Okay, so yeah, right about here is where I've designated the location for the the ride to be. That still requires me to build the path to it, I guess. And I can do that. It's not like it's hard. It takes a little bit of effort. Probably off of here. Into here. And then I'm gonna have to go down. Doing stairs. I didn't want to do stairs initially. But I'm kind of forced to at this stage. Not the direct. Over that length. It's in a tunnel. We go straight down. I think 3? Or is it 2 and then 2? It might be 2 and then 2. It's hard to tell. Can't really see. It's actually quite a bit further than that, I guess. I suppose this terrain is higher than that terrain. Why? How much higher? Oh, quite a bit. Yeah, so turns out that's not as easy as I thought it'd be. Gonna be a really terrible journey down this staircase for anybody, up or down, for anybody who wants to, you know, ride the train. Single snap on, please, for simplicity's sake. It's so tall. You'd never take this, right? Like, nobody would ever take this. It'd be such a nightmare just to get down there. You'd probably just rather walk the entire park than take, like, you know, 4 flights of stairs to get to the bottom of this location. Oh, well, I can't see what I'm doing anymore. Oh. Okay, whoops. Undo tunneling. I want to... Ooh, actually, I guess I can't really do that. Ah, man. I need to undo tunneling twice. There. Now, ideally, I can angle this in such a way that it'll just flush with the... It doesn't, but whatever. I guess I'll just deal with the ramp. It's not that big a deal. And I need to get it to be... I think I went for like 9 size? 8. It might have been 8. I just need to be large enough. What's happening? Oh, low welfare. It's the same. It's the same dang badger. That badger's always grumpy about something. That's too big. What is it? 7 maybe? It could be 7. It still feels too big. It's hard to say. That gonna right size. That looks like a 7 or 6. Yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with 6 and hope for the best. How about that? Maybe it's not exactly accurate to what I want, but it's what I'm gonna deal with. I also need to grab my terrain tools and start pushing down the terrain a bit. On foundation, density high, size high, sort of shove all this back. I can actually fit something in here. I'll pass back through here with like something to make it prettier eventually. Love that that happened. Why did that happen? Undo all this, because I have to delete the road. Then need to flatten terrain again, but this time, like, maybe start back here. I can get a bigger, like, swath of flat land without worrying about something. I probably don't need these pungees here either. Kind of just there for fun. There's no reason to keep them at this stage. Six. Can't imagine using a 6 here. I feel like I would have done a 7. It's difficult to tell, so I'm not going to sit here forever trying to figure it out. That's good enough. Now I need to find a way to get this train over to here and lined up right. That way I can have it go back around over here. I suppose I could work backwards, actually. That might work a bit better. Easier. Maybe not better. I work backwards from here. Just gonna put me above the ground, because it always does. Bit frustrating, but I can probably navigate back to my tunnel, wherever I've left it. What a nightmare this place is. Holy crap. Just the pit. I don't want to go to that one. I want to go to this one over here. How dare you do this to with me again. Stir. Wish there was a way to, like, look at this better. I guess I could have unattached the camera. That probably wouldn't help. Okay, go down this pit. I want to build that direction. It's perfect. You've already got it. I already know exactly where I wanted to go. It's so grim. Alright, can I shorten the length of this a bit? Oop, that's down. I didn't want to go down. I want to shorten it. Do that for a bit and try to maybe try to sort of shift it this direction. Nervous Flower, thank you for the raid. That's very kind. How are you doing? How was your stream? Is there any way I can line this up to be completely straight here? Yes, but it's going to be a bit too far back. I may have to undo all this and start turning from further out. Push that out this direction a bit. Have it head straight there for a bit and then turn in like that. That might work. Can't see anything that I'm doing, so here's hoping for the best. You're well? I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. A bit tired, but I'm always tired. It's late. But I'm looking forward to maybe finishing this horrible dungeon train at some point soon. That way I can go back to the fun parts of building a zoo. I think I got it. I think I finally got it actually straight. Well, kind of. Not, well, straight enough, I think. Can I make a station there? Entry on left. Yes, but it's it's gonna clip directly into that wall. Almost. Michi's 3 months has finally finished. Yay. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know. I don't think Michi's here, but I will once again thank her for gifting Patat the sub. It was very kind. I hope she's doing well. I haven't seen her in a while. And how are you doing, Patats? Okay. Station. Entry exit left. I didn't push it out far enough, it looks like. Oh, it's right. Entry. Right. Intersecting terrain. Where? Maybe there? Maybe here. And foundation, and just push it all around. I'll get there eventually. I'm playing a horror game right now. It involves building trains underground. Okay. Still intersecting terrain. Why is that? We need to turn on, like, super tunneling or something? What's happening? Is it the roof? No. It's definitely not intersecting terrain. I don't know why it's doing that. You alright? Just finished watching an Avatar video essay with your husband. Ooh, Avatar the Blue People or Avatar the Last Airbender? You were lurking in Flower's stream for the last, you know, how long? But your phone was dying, so you had to plug it in. You missed the actual raid. Oh no! After the Last Airbender. Okay. Spoopy stream, yes. Spoopy stream, trying to figure out why, for some reason, the terrain is considered being clipped here. I guess I could maybe raise this track a tiny bit. And then try to... Ooh, what happened here? Try to flatten it out like that? That's a really long extension. Oops, that's not what I want to do. What was the video essay about? I mean, Avatar. But, like, was it about something specific in Avatar, or just why it's a good show? Everybody should watch it. That works, but it's elevated, which feels bad. It's gonna force the people here to to climb down 4 flights of stairs and then climb up another flight to get into the carriage. It's really bad. But I mean, if it'll work, right? Maybe the only option here. Because it won't... I guess I could dip it down. But that's probably a better plan. I just sort of like lower the terrain a bit here. Maybe that would help. Although it is all on the same foundation. I don't know why it's giving me a hard time. Nothing should have changed to cause this problem. I made sure to flatten everything to the foundation from there and here. Who knows? Generally about why it's so good. Ah, I see. Very good. I haven't seen it in a long time. I love Avatar. I should really go back and watch it again at some point. Oh, it worked. Kind of. A bit off-center, but I don't mind terribly. So that's done. Now I can go back to regular tracks. Back here. No, not back there. Come on now. There you go. Now I need to get this track over to this one somehow, which is going to be incredibly difficult considering the positioning. The autocomplete is so silly. Whee! It's going to make like a massive track. It's never going to work. It's going to be like $100 million worth. Wow, it actually completed something. I thought it would take a while. I mean, it's outrageous, and I'm definitely not going to use it, but I'm impressed. I'm no longer impressed. It gave up. It couldn't figure it out, and it gave up. All right. It's a sperm. No, it's not. It's a train track. I'll do it myself. I'm sure I can manage. It's going to be really sharpish. Look at how easy that is. Look at the... Look at, I've already done it. I've already figured it out. How could the computer not figure this one out? Look at that. Wow. Good job, computer. Alright. That wasn't too bad. It's a 1-minute essay made by Toph that simply said, because I'm in it. Yeah, that tracks. But it's like Toph played by that one... that one big guy from the play. Alright. So can I get... Oh, that's... I mean, it feels weird that I made a tunnel and then didn't use it. I mean, I'm glad it kind of works. I should probably get rid of my Punji Pit. Well, I could leave like a horror exhibit, I guess. And probably don't want. Go ahead and just get rid of those. Go. No more risk of falling into Spike Pit. Okay. So now I have to either decide to fill in all of these gaps or decorate it to be at least a little bit interesting. Because as it is right now, it's just scary. It doesn't even have any like entrances yet. I have to build like an entrance as well. But it should ideally go between all 3 locations. All 3 main locations. I don't know where I am. Oh, but well, I got down here somehow. Okay, so I want to get the path linked up. Exit's gonna be at the back end. So I want station whichever one this is. Which station is this? Police entrance? Okay, it's over there. So which station am I at? This station 6. Okay. No, it's not 12. There's a 12. Okay. Entrance will be here. Exit will be here. This is going to be the penguins. That's what's directly above them, I think. Now I can easily identify which location this is. So my paths. Can I please link this up here, maybe? Maybe not. Okay, delete that for now. I'm gonna go off the side here. Try to... There you go. Just do something silly there. It's not gonna look nice, but it is gonna work. That's all that matters. I'm never gonna come down here to look at it. Probably. So as long as it works, I'm happy. This little path here. Alright, no. Come on, what are you doing? There you go. Don't need a, like... Well, maybe I should probably make this a slightly wider path. Oh, it's length. Whoops. It's not length. I want width. There you go. This is something I had a problem with earlier when I was fiddling with the other side. Is I kept it a bit too narrow, I think. I'm not going to change it, of course, but that's actually too thick. I think 3 meters is good. There you go. Instead, there's so little room to work with here. Building underground was a mistake. I don't know how like Let's Game It Out can do it. See, I've seen those videos and I was impressed by the underground zoo, and I was like, oh, I could do that, I bet. I don't think I could handle it. Building this tiny little train station underground's a nightmare. Okay. Get over here. I don't have anything set up here yet. Which station is this? This is station 7. Nope. Wrong station. It's clearly station 10, obviously. The entrance is going to be this direction, because the train is going to... What, no, this direction? Oh, crap. If I reverse the trains by accident... I think I reversed the trains by accident. Whatever. It's fine. So, entrance is here. Exit is here. Here. Hey, there's nothing down here yet. You can get out of here. Okay, then this one. This is the entrance, right? On the right side. It's definitely how I've always intended it to be. We'll take the train from there over to here. It'll set up here. Then I gotta go this direction. Links up to this one. I need to reverse these 2 paths now, because I didn't realize they were on the wrong sides. Wish I had a little bit more headroom. I'm in complete control of that, but it would also mean I have to bother to make it happen. Penguins, move the entrance, please, over to here. Exit over to here. There you go. Okay, now we have the entrance. Good. And the exit. And me clipping into a wall. I love this game's building tools, but this is this is definitely not like meant to be the way they're used, I don't think. It's nice that they let me deform the terrain, do stuff underground, but it's really fighting me. Can I turn on, like... No, I was gonna say, can I turn on, like, no-clip camera? Hey, Violet Rose, how you doing? It's good to see you. Okay, this one's done. I'm back in the mines, I'm afraid. I'm almost done, I think. I'm gonna have to decorate it, of course. Alright, and this one's already linked up, which is great, but I need to make these paths bigger. purely because families like to queue up, and I don't want to have them all, like, squished together and unable to, like, queue properly. Back. Nope. Okay. This is the entrance. Oh. Station 10 is the entrance. I think? I hope? What station is this? Okay, this is Station 7. Station 7 is the entrance. I don't know why it's named Station 7. But that's what it's named. I'm on the big TV today? What does that mean? I'm on your, like, the smart TV? Very exciting. Very exciting news. I should do something exciting to commemorate. But I think I'm probably just gonna keep on. I'll go to the moose. How about that? I'll figure out which enclosure is my moose enclosure, and then I'll look at them very closely for a bit, as a treat. Any baby mooses, mice? Nah, we just got a normal one. Hydrate. Oops. Kind of struggling to get out of that pool, but I made it in the end. Wow, look how big the moose is. Imagine just like, imagine being at this like little like wall of rocks, like held together by like a couple of thin wires. Just seeing these giant creatures look over the top of them. Could easily like just step over if they wanted to. How'd you get back here? Oh, I suppose you walked. That makes more sense. Anyway. Oh, we have overpopulation. Oh no, Embe. Okay, I guess I'll release you to the wild. Probably good. Is anybody else affected by overpopulation here? Jason is... I think Jason might be my main deer. Not deer. Moose. Yule? Yule is pretty good. I'm gonna keep Yule. I put them into stasis forever. And then, let's see. Then Jason, I believe, is the alpha now, so they should just be fine alone. It says they're outsiders, but I can't imagine that's true. Oh, it's integrating. I see. Who's your parents? Okay, not from the zoo. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Alright. Now, I should open up my, my transport ride so that people start getting around the zoo better, I hope? Just stop. There. Open all these, please. Everything. Now they should just scoot around the place. I might make more than one train. Just, oh, I might make, maybe I should put it on a timer, actually. This is Station 10. I don't know what this is. Like, coffee hub, I guess. I don't know. Because that's near the near-ish the coffee shop. What I want to do is make the trains on this whole thing adhere to the same rules. Is there a way to do that without going in? Number of vehicles. I could do 3, but I worry that would cause more problems. I'll see how the queuing ends up going after only having 1. Give me the entrance queues. Minimum rider load half? Nah, any can go. Well, minimum wait time 60 seconds, maximum wait time 110. That's probably okay. Departure interval 3 seconds. Minimum wait time will make to... No, yeah, 60 seconds is probably... I don't know. I'll just leave it how it is for now. But I'll make sure it's any load so that anybody who wants to ride the trains gets the chance because it'll constantly be, I hope. I still don't quite understand how these rides work, so I'm trying to sort of just experimenting with them. So once I've determined that this actually works and does something, then I'll come back and decorate it. But I'm not going to decorate anything until I'm sure it works. Now the giant tower I have to climb to get out of here. Oh, that's actually the small one. Never mind. It's fine. Okay. Can I turn my camera back to like, better mode? Fast mode? There you go. I haven't lit up that path yet. I probably should do that at some point. But I'll just figure it out later. Okay, how are my penguins doing? I didn't actually look at them this stream. I just started, and I forgot to look at my penguins, who I bothered to... I can't see them. Bothered to set them all up last time. Their enclosure's kind of plain, and I'm kind of disappointed by it. I'd like to make it look nicer, but I don't know what to do to make it look nicer. I guess the cave's kind of boring and a bit, like, wonky. Maybe that's something I could fix. But because penguins like, you know, sparse terrain, it's not going to look particularly entertaining. Interesting, I should say. And there's not enough penguins here to, like, fill out the area. Like, you know, attract guests. Exactly. They're wandering around. They can swim and stuff. People can see them. About to open my drink. Sorry for the loud noise. Yeah, so guests can look at the penguins swimming around if they want to. My little ice cubes floating in the water. That one can be dropped in a little bit, I think. It just floats over the top. Alright, sure. Yeah, that's alright. Is it an ASMR Planet Zoo now? It shouldn't be. Why? Did I do something? I think it's looking good, but I do want it to be better. I need to get, like, this. Just because they opened the drink. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry. It could be. I mean, I could, like, you know, tap my fingers on the can, you know. It doesn't even pick up on the mic at all. But, like, yeah, I mean, it might be fun. Do an ASMR stream one day, but... probably not anytime soon. I've never been one to to watch ASMR myself. I'd have to do research into seeing how it works. What is? Oh, are you like are you a baby penguin or are you just brown? Or you're a juvenile. I didn't know baby penguins were brown. Maybe not with Planet Zoo. Yeah, maybe not. They're very cute, but I would have thought they were adult penguins, because they're like the same size. They're very large for 0.1 years old. How big of eggs do penguins lay? Do penguins lay eggs? They must do. They're birds, right? Do they give live birth? I don't know. I've never looked into it. But I do know that my keepers aren't delivering food often enough. They're chonky. Eee. They lay eggs, yes. Yeah, they lay eggs. I suppose that was probably more of a rhetorical question, because I knew they did. I was sort of just saying words. Bort's having a nap. That makes sense. Angenique is having a move. Tempest. Enabar. Edris. Got a lot of baby seals, turns out. Ava, probably. Available food. Are my zookeepers just like not feeding my animals regularly? What's going on here? They have plenty of food space. Maybe I should dupe that and make more food space. Bonus, I got extra words. Good. Words are the best of them all. It's true. Just unbothered. Started talking about food. Decided to wake up. Okay. Oh, how are my snow leopards doing? I've literally not seen them in like a while. Those are foxes. Snow leopards are here. Somewhere. Sleeping? Yeah. Odd Sitsig. And Timijin. And little baby Gan. Clipping through the terrain as per usual. Silly little, like, ignoring the laws of physics as children often do. You could definitely walk on this. I don't know why you're not. Is this like unwalkable terrain or something? No, it is traversable. It's just deciding to walk on the interior walls for some reason. Well, good for you, I guess. Got some real talent there. They also do not have food. Why are my zookeepers not delivering food to my animals? Why is that happening? I have a lot of zookeepers. Some of them seem to be overworked, oddly. I guess I could get a few more and train up some of them as well. I haven't been training them very much, and I know that training them makes them a lot better. But I'm going to grab a couple more just to be safe. I say a couple, I grab 4. 2 couples. Physics is just for adults who unlock it at age 18. It's true. I regularly remember defying physics back when the universe was young. I was but a wee cloud of dust. It's really, for some reason, I'm always able to figure out who Bort is in the seal enclosure. Just sort of sticks out a bit. Okay, now it's daytime. How the penguin's doing with this bright, bright white area. You have Gunter, Audrey, George, Sophia, Daniel, Billy, Sophie. Which one? Where's Benedict? There they are. Whee! Bort is borting. Benedict is having a game of tag with Max over here. Oop, somehow my camera got booted over here, so I guess I'm done looking at them for now. Oh my goodness, look at the congestion here. Why is that happening? Where are you all going? They're really unhappy, these people. You're having a really hard time navigating. Platypus? Let me see. Where are you? Oh, you're running fast. Well, Hiluka's elderly, but living their best life. Not being fed, obviously, because the keeper refuses to feed the animals for some reason. We have Elinta, also elderly, also having a blast. Well, they've slowed down a bit, but they were running quick. What other platypus do I have in here? They're all infertile, which I guess is par for the course. Bam Bam over here, hanging out. They're an outsider right now for some reason. I guess they just matured. But they're male, so do we have a male in here already? We do. It's Iluka. I'm gonna put Bam Bam in the storage for now because they're gonna get attacked if there's more than one male. But it looks like they're pretty happy. No complaints. Guests seem to have a hard time seeing them. I don't know why. I think it's because I put too many viewing angles because like they can see from here and stuff too, which is if the platypus are up here, then the guests can't even see them down here. So there's probably, I imagine that's part of the reason. Where's the viewing angle? Where's that stat? Predicted animal visibility? Predicted area visibility. Or is it this? It's yearly average animal visibility. Okay, so platypus are very visible here, sort of here, not at all here, and sort of here. But mostly this front part of the tank. That's good information to have, I guess. It's the Fishy and Truancy enclosures. I forgot I named it that. Because Fishy never shows up to the Planet Zoo streams for some reason. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of congestion everywhere. I wonder if I should, like, figure out a way to make alternate paths. Well, I'll say that, but there are alternate paths. I was pretty consistently making alternate routes for people to travel in. That's why there's so many roads all over the place. It's a very, like, considering how much effort and time I put into this zoo, it's very small. My badgers doing? They doing alright? They're just playing with ball, roaming the gardens, being cute, not being fed. You know, the usual. It's a lot of people. It is a lot of people, yeah. It's just they're sort of stacked around the place. I made this in the hopes that, like, people would use the train to, like, get around instead of the paths, but I'm not sure how many people are actually using it. Not that many right now. There is a queue. That's something. There's a queue over here, too. I can probably shorten the wait time based on results. So minimum wait time can be like 30 seconds, and maximum can be like 60. How about that? Yeah, they got bored of waiting, so they just popping off the train, I guess. Maybe. Don't love that. They also boost the price a bit, more than $1 for sure, considering how much it's losing. Give me like a $5 for a ride. That's probably low enough that people will still use it. I imagine it's also quite ugly. People probably don't have any interest in using it. Probably not very pretty to look at. Or maybe it doesn't matter. Dunno. So entrance is the one I just set, I think. Yeah. I need to set the other two now. Coffee hub. It's 30, 60. And then penguins. 30, 60. That's also 30. 60. There you go. Now, ideally, that should mean that they travel fairly quickly between the locations. It's fast enough that they arrive at location and can move other people, and they won't ever build up like a really long line. I don't know what 30 seconds in-game is, or if it's like 30 real-life seconds. Because I feel like waiting for a minute to depart is probably a decent amount of time. that's mainly because these people take so long to get off the track to allow these people in. Oh, I hope there's enough room. Yeah, there's plenty. Oh. They got locked out. 60 seconds isn't as long as I was hoping. I may have to fix that. Make max wait time 80 seconds. Penguins? I don't know what station I'm at. Okay, I'm at that. Okay. Coffee hub. 80 seconds. There. That should be okay. That way it gives enough time for people to like gather and board and exit. The exiting takes forever. That's the main issue, is the exiting takes too long. There's also always a chance that nobody's going to be wanting to get off at this station. Oh, or a lot of people are. Who knows? Maybe it's a success. Maybe it's a pretty cool thing I've made that actually works. Or maybe they're forced to not go through. I'm going to see how these people end up. I'm going to see if they actually run over here and go this direction, or if they go back in line. Because you might just be required to, like, get off the train every stop. I didn't think about that. How do they feel about the train? They have no opinions on it. It looks like they're all going out. That's good. They're definitely not adhering to the path, but, you know, as long as they get out eventually. Oh, this is the 4-story tall entrance. Enjoy your cardio. Okay, so I think I'm pretty satisfied with the train. It is working. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but it is working. I'm really hoping that people start using that to get to the far ends of the zoo instead of walking through the entire enclosure. But I have a feeling it's not going to work that way. Wow, smoothies is really popular. This is information. How good is information? Wow, dang, people really like information. $5 a year, pretty good. What animal is making that noise? My foxes? Everyone loves smoothies. What are you doing licking the grass? Or the snow, I guess. Why are you licking the snow? Weirdo? There's some water right over here. Alright. Nannerjuke. Nannerjuck. Everyone loves smoothies. It's true. I also like smoothies. I haven't had a smoothie in a while. I should really make one. Well, it's pretty cold out, actually. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. Maybe wait for it to be a bit warmer out. And as usual, my birds aren't being fed, I bet. Nutrition, last meal quality. Have I not raised the bird meal quality? Oops. Sorry. How is the population of the birds looking? Not as high as I would have expected, honestly. I feel like birds tend to breed pretty quickly, but I guess they don't. There's a trash can right there. What are you doing? Why did this happen? There's a trash bin right there. It's like 5 feet away. Can't walk 5 feet to throw away your trash? Like, that's... usually when people throw trash on the ground, it's because I forgot to place, you know, these things once every like 5 or 10 feet, but that one's way too close. There's really no excuse for that one. Okay, how's everything doing? Guest happiness is suffering a bit. Education isn't maxed. What is the best way I can raise my education? Or better yet, oh, 70. Okay. That's why. How do I route my guest thoughts? There. Guest energy's low, hunger's low, and thirst is low. Energy, I think I don't have much control over. I think energy tends to just be like how long they're at the park for, and if they have like a bench to sit down at. I've got benches all over. I could probably add some more. Wouldn't hurt. But the hunger and thirst is always kind of a pain. I don't really know what to do about that. I've dotted vending machines and things around the place. But they don't seem to care. More coffee. That is a good way to manage energy, I suppose. I'm not making very much money from the guest's average total foods expenditure. Like, average total spent is $123 in, like, a year, I assume? Or per guest. Per guest, that's a lot. But no, yeah, $5 on food, $4 on drink, almost nothing on gifts. Transportation just started, so that's really low. That makes sense. Donation amounts decent, and ATM withdrawals pretty big. I made the ATM withdrawal free because it was becoming a problem. Wow, there's a lot of wolves here. I should probably get rid of some of them. I imagine their enclosure's a bit too crowded. Oh, actually, no, they're fine. Wow, alright. Yeah, let me go ahead and make some coffee shops or coffee vending machines around the place. I think I'm going to put vending machines underground on this train tracks. Not the tracks, but the but down there to, like, you know, so people can get their beverages before they have to wait in line. ATM here. I could make a shop down here, but I feel like that's going to be a kind of a waste of time. I don't think people are going to come down here often enough, because there's nobody even waiting in line here. So maybe just regular drink and food vending machines will do. Food vending machine, please. Give me a Monsieur Fries. That's okay. I need to get the trash can as well, because people are animals. Do I have any fun bins? I'll just do the classic one, I guess. Yeah, classic bins on either side here. Never mind, I can't fit it, so one over here as well. And I'll move this one over to here. Clone it to here. And over here for the sake of consistency. Hey, Patat, you're not first, and you're not new, but hello, regardless. Come back. How goes things? How was your stream, by the way? I was in there for a bit, and I remember you were recapping your horror story about your bad interview. That was unfortunate. Still unfortunate. But how'd the stream go otherwise? Do I want, maybe I want some, not an information center. Well, actually, an information center might be a good idea to have down here. An information counter probably is better. Just for people to get some information, clearly. Think of that. It's kind of a bit silly having it that far away, but that way people can queue up to get information if they need to as they arrive on their train. Maybe a bathrooms down here wouldn't go awry. That's a small toilet. Can I adjust my camera to be consistent and useful? Please, game? Right here. Is that tall enough to avoid the stairs? Short enough, rather? It's gonna be a really ugly, like, plaza area, but I might have to just sort of fit it wherever it'll go. There you go. And now they can go use the restroom once they arrive. The deers are fighting. Oh, whoops. Didn't even notice. Sorry, I was too busy trying to figure out my stupid experiment. Anton. Have you been knocked out of alpha status again? Jim is now the alpha deer. Okay, I need you to be removed because you're a male. You are injured. I need to... the problem with my deer is that I need to keep on putting them in storage because I can't get rid of this deer because they're one of the ones I bought with, like, money. And you're not allowed to, like, get rid of them when you do that. So I just have to keep this deer in the pen at all times because I can't get rid of them. How injured are you? You just did a little bit of a headbutt, right? You're fine. You got a little bit of scratch there. A little bit of a scratch there on your nose, some on your butt. I don't know how you got these scratches, but you got them. Your murder? No, no murdering. Just repositioning, relocating, if you will. There. Now, no more dangerous fighting. Sorry, I've come to just ignore these alerts in the corner because it's almost always this badger over here having like a bad time because they walk too close to the fence and they're like, "Oh no, noises." There's one badger over here that always goes like low welfare for like a split second, then goes away. So I started ignoring them, which is not a good thing. I should be paying attention. No, Buka. Iluka, rather, not Buka. Iluka. I'm sorry. You were with me for so long, Iluka. You can make it back to your bed. You can sleep soundly. Ah, it's very sad. They almost made it. I had 2 animals die just now. What the heck? Oh no. Yeah, diseased animal discovered. Yeah. I thought that might happen because the enclosure was dirty. I don't know how to make the deer enclosure not constantly incredibly dirty. I have, like, people assigned to it, and they must clean it fairly regularly. But it always gets incredibly dirty every single day. It's a very small enclosure. It shouldn't take very long to clean. Playing with the ball. Anyway, just distract myself. Whee! Okay. Anyway. So now that my platypus has unfortunately passed, I am capable of putting back in my other platypus that I'm just carrying around here, caring for. Bam Bam. Bam Bam can go back into the enclosure. How my grizzly bears doing? I haven't looked at them in a while. They doing alright in here? You just having a good time? Hobart? Blueberry 2, Electric Boogaloo? Elderly. That's unfortunate. Well, my sign's been destroyed. I should probably check for vandalism. It's been a while since I've actually looked at my security. Give yourself better food quality, please. What was that warning? Infertile. Meal quality of bears. Yeah. I've improved it. Yeah, I don't know why it was low. I swear I've gone through here and improved all the meal qualities. I don't know why they... They're definitely not being turned off. I'm just misremembering. I haven't researched moose. Am I doing research at all right now? No, I am not. Why is that, I want? Give me research on moose, please. And maybe on penguins. Same time. There you go. Probably be researching stuff with the mechanics too. Africa theme, Indonesia theme. Maybe Indonesia. I haven't researched that at all. I suppose an Africa theme wouldn't hurt. Okay. Now, I need to go back underground. Keep on putting down things. Who's that? Guests are using the staircase. Are they gonna go on to the train? Oh, actually, I've actually got customers in here. Wow. I'm quite surprised by that, if I'm honest. I just didn't expect anybody to be down here. Okay, I need to get a bathroom. That's probably just a good idea. I need an ATM. They decided to leave immediately. I saw that. Yeah, they just turned around and went. I wanted to get a coffee stand or a coffee vending machine, I guess. Here, and a food vending machine. I'm gonna make it the Mexcellente. Love to see it. And information, of course. One information kiosk, please, over here at the exit, so that people can ask questions as soon as they arrive. I'm sure that's not a weird spot for it to be. At all. I don't love that the path kind of like leads up to it and then it doesn't do anything. You're supposed to like build something around it, clearly. It's not just supposed to be like there, doing nothing. But I guess I could probably change this path to be invisible instead of being like that. That way it's not quite so like weird looking, but it still kind of looks weird. Purely because of this, I think. Can I manually adjust like path lengths, like enclosures? Can I just like grab the corner and pull it back? I don't think so. I'll just suffer through. It's fine. Okay. So now if anybody needs to... Wow, that was really off-center. Now if anybody needs to use the ATM to get on the ride, they can. They have information for when they arrive to get here to know where they're at, I guess. Gonna go on the train? E. You're so thirsty. But there's a drink machine right there. Wow, the scenery is like not bad considering everything's underground. Why is that, I wonder? Do people like being underground? Ah, my snow leopard's about to mature. I'm going to have to kick you out of the zoo as soon as you mature, I'm afraid. Because otherwise you're going to fight amongst yourselves, and that's going to be problematic. Do I have any, snow leopards stashed away already? I do not. Well, I guess I'll stash you away then, won't I? One last poop before you age up, I guess. They do just, like, become larger, right? Just kind of waiting to see if it pops up into, like, a bigger cat. Or if it, like, if it, like, morphs larger, if it just transforms into nothing. How long is it gonna take? It's very cute. It has a bed. I don't know why it's laying out here in the snow. I say bed. It has bedding. I like the ear twitches. Very nice touch. They didn't have to add the little flickering ears, but they did. It's cute. It's probably happening a bit too often, but it's still cute. Are you ever gonna age up? I'm sitting here waiting for this, this little cat to age up, and it's just staying perfectly asleep, unaged. Oh, it did age up. It just it didn't grow. Okay, never mind. That's my mistake. Now you've been excommunicated. Okay. I go down here and do some more finagling with platforms, and this one's gonna be like the most painful one to mess with. Push for size. Just get rid of these dirt clods, or don't, I guess. So why is that happening? Why can't I get rid of you? I'll delete this entire mine if I have to. Get rid of this one piece of dirt. I'd rather not, but I will. There you go. Now I just busted a hole in the terrain there. Push. Smaller size, please. There. Now it's gone. Yeah, I know you're stuck. I know. You don't need to holler about it. I'm working on it. My this one. Oh no, please don't. Intersect terrain. Tunneling on. There you go. That's better. No, don't do that. There you go. Why isn't that working? What did I do? How did this happen? Please cooperate. I don't. I know I said I would rebuild the whole thing, but I really don't want to. Stop attaching to that, please. What do you mean terrain modification failed? What does that mean? I'll never get the path back. Yeah, it seems like not. I guess I'll just delete the whole thing and start again from the top angle that it wants me to do it from up here. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Why is that happening? Also, can I have a little bit more headroom here? Why are you giving me such a hard time? Hey, how you doing? This Brianna? Is that how that's pronounced? This is why you never make tunnels. Yeah, I regret this. This was, in fact, a mistake. Why is that not working? the problem. It's terrain modification failed, but there's no terrain to modify. So what's failing? Nothing's failing. It lied to me. It didn't want to modify terrain. It wanted to be it wanted to be unpathed. Okay, it's fine. I got it. Everything's fine. It worked. Everything's okay. It's okay. Calm down, everybody. I figured it out. Kind of. This is bad, but everything else is fine. It's okay. Zespi, nice to meet you as well. No calm. No. It must be calm. That's all my stream is about. It's about being unbothered. Platypus. No, my platypus. Boo. Research done on moose. It could have ended bad though, yeah. But it didn't. Why are you going? Why are you leaving your post right as I made it? Like, no power. Oh. Oh, I see. That makes sense. No, my platypus. No. Alenta. I'm going to have to get some more platypus. Ah, poor things. I've turned the age timer up or whatever, so it lasts longer, so I don't have to keep on replacing them as often. But unfortunately, it doesn't stop them aging forever. I'm very sad. Did you not already redeem the high? Did you find like some sort of exploit to redeem every emote more than once? Also, a 12 stream watch streak. Very impressive. Well done. Be alarmed, this message is highlighted. No. Also, thank you for the follow. Very appreciative. I do want to like make the buildings for these like exteriors, but need to like make sure that everything is running smoothly underneath. It did say I was out of power, but which location was out of power? Is it this one? No, that one's fine. Must be this one over here. It is this one. Wow, it's barely out of power, huh? But anyway, I could just like, can I just like move that other one up? Whee. I got bad news. Okay, never mind. I no longer have bad news. I was gonna say I don't know how to put my HUD back up, but I figured it out. All right. So I gotta duplicate this and move it away here. Plop it down and then make a path to it. Oop. That's a weird one to be on like a proper path. Can I not like link it up here? Oh, I can. Why was that giving me a hard time, I wonder? Why does anything give me a hard time, I wonder? It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's good. It's a hard time, but I'm sure the game is perfectly fine to others, and therefore I accept the inevitable distress it causes me. You hadn't redeemed the regular high yet? I have two. I think I have too many redeemed for the same general thing. Because it's hard to remember which ones get redeemed and which ones haven't been. Quarantines have been passed. Excellent news. These two can go into the platypus enclosure, which is called the fishy truancy enclosure. There's Marucci. They're elderly. Ooh, you're big. Bam Bam's big. Bonk. Thought I was picking things up in Stardew Valley. I do want to play Stardew Valley on stream at some point. Speaking of Stardew Valley. But nope, that's just me popping. You gotta go to sleep now? Alright. Take care. Sleep well. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out and chatting for a bit. And lurking and all that, you know. Is this franchise or challenge? This is franchise. I haven't even looked at the challenges yet. I have 4 zoos right now in franchise. Friend challenge. Yay. Good night. I have 4 zoos. I was initially intending to make a zoo on every continent, and when the game kind of like started chugging because there was too many guests, I was going to switch to a different zoo. I've done 4 so far. This is meant to be the European one, like the European themed one, whatever that means. But I kind of just got lost and started just making enclosures for the sake of making enclosures, and just sort of kept on going with this one. But I wanted to do the Africa Zoo pretty soon. I may end up doing that next stream of this, honestly. Because I'm having a good time with this zoo, but I really do want to, like, make new ones. Try out new things. If that makes sense. Like a little hidden snowman just in there. Moose. You know, much people having issues with franchise mode recently, so you're honestly surprised you're not. I am. Well, I was. I haven't today, and I haven't last stream. But the time before that, I wasn't even able to play at all, so I had to do a different game. And I'm surprised I'm not having issues today, because it's been one of those days. So I expected everything to go wrong, but it's going all right. They fixed it. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Shutting up and going to sleep. You don't need to shut up, but you should go to sleep. It'd be a good idea, I think. Ruby Sanguine, thank you for the follow. Yes, I'm glad that they fixed it, because it was very distressing. Because I was super excited to play that one day, and then I never did. I wasn't able to, rather. Now, I need to start building an enclosure for the train station, quote-unquote. I don't know what it's not really a station at all, but I should make an effort to make something. I want an arch at the front. There's probably just a regular arch that isn't this. That's not going to work. Can I do position snap? Yes. Snap rotation's fine too. Is this a bridge arch? That is not... Is that what I'm looking for? Maybe. No, it's not. Let's do like a regular open arch. I could just take this thing and put it here. The train station archway. Yeah, if you keep typing sleep, it'd be impressive. It's true, yeah. It'd be very impressive. Issues between Christmas and New Year's and no people to fix it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's a really rough time of year to have issues in a game. Or in any sort of situation. That's an okay arch. Not really what I was going for. I was kind of wanting to go for like either like a red brick or something akin to that, but looks like my options may be limited. A breeze block arch? That one's okay. Oh, there's just a brick wall one. I was looking. This is what I was looking for. I found it. I want to make sure this is like pretty centered with the path. Stop moving your umbrellas in front of my my measurements. It's rude. That's pretty close. It might not be exact, but it's real close. I'm gonna begin making this now. It's always Car Mechanic Simulator. I could play that, but like I said, it was fun, but I didn't it wasn't my kind of game. It was alright, but I probably wouldn't play it again. Maybe. Maybe I would, I don't know. I haven't decided. Nope, not DLC. I wanted specifically material. Brick, please. Is there brick here? Stone, I guess, counts as brick? Yes. Okay. One of these, that's too small. I need a 4x4, I think. There it is. 4-meter wall. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it in like a baseline first, and then adjust it from there. Delete that wall. Move it, I guess, from aside. It's fine. Because I need to like make sure the grass and stuff is also covered, purely because of the strange issues that have occurred. The building. Down there to cover the little bit of grass that's not clipped properly. Same with this one. I actually don't know what a station looks like now that I've thought about it. It just needs to be like a pod that people like go into. It doesn't need to be like anything impressive. I don't want it to look bad, of course, but it doesn't need to be like super good. Could do walls? Nah. Not to mention there's the whole major issue of having to like build the walls on the way down as well, which causes me no end to grief. This is going to be straight down. Like there, I think. They're going to clip into the... Oop, the game does not like me doing this. That's going down all the way? Yeah, it goes down pretty far. No. It extends out, which is a problem. I'm going to have to correct that. But that means I'm going to have to delete a path. And that's bad. Deleting paths is not a good time for anybody. But I'm going to do it. Just for the sake of making this make sense. Oh, no. You know... it's good enough. That's okay. That's better. It's not... It's very wonky. Everything I make is wonky, but that's sort of... You know, that's sort of just par for the course, right? That's kind of... That's part of it. I don't need it to be this tall, but I'm going to make it this tall regardless. You line up here, please? Maybe? Possibly? Possibly? I can see it. There you go. Looks good? Well, thanks. Doing my best. I'm not super great at building in this game, but I do have fun. You enjoy it. I like the amount of freedom it gives you to like make something silly or interesting. I might actually, as tedious as it's going to be, I might change these to be breeze block walls instead of instead of red brick, to add a little bit of like difference to the interior edge, you know. I think that would look a bit more interesting than just leaving it red brick all the way down. Deleted something by accident. Yeah. I wish that the the bricks would go where I need them to go. There you go. Okay. Put that there? Do I want that there? I don't really mind the railings showing. It's fine. That, and put another one here. That's too small. These are really hard to see. I guess it seems to... It's building from the base, I guess. The base up. Ah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Give me a curved down, please. Do I have a like an angle down? That is basically what I'm looking for. Bit of a harsh angle, but... Actually, might not even be harsh enough, honestly. It goes down pretty well. All things considered. Not far enough. There you go. Man, that might be too far. Depends on how cooperative this wants to be. Make the top ones to windows and put a flower nature part behind it? You mean like back here? It's not a bad idea. Do I could, if I have access to the glass, right? We'll have to look at that later, I guess. I could look for glass now, I suppose. Lamp. I doubt it's gonna be curved, like not angled glass. I'm probably gonna just get a glass panel and like sort of find a way to. Well, actually, it's almost what I wanted. I just don't know how to make it adhere to the thing I need to. Ah, I can manually adjust it. Okay. Between the two walls? Oh, like here? That's not... Well, maybe. I guess so. There's not much to see there. That's what I'm worried about. I'm gonna have to put a floor here, and it's gonna go back to this direction. But then we'll just kind of dip into nothingness. And I worry that it wouldn't be very interesting to look at. I need to make sure... I can't adjust this terrain here very much. So having it look out to the outside would be okay. There's not much to see. I could put trees there, I guess. That might be more interesting than just building and building. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Need brick? I need block, maybe. Oh, dang, alright. Stone. I can just do that. I can use the filter for that. Let's see. Stone. Property? What is property? Oh. 4 meters. Ah, never mind. This one, please. 4 meters is what I want, but I know I'm going to have to use other pieces eventually, so I don't want to, like, mess that up by clicking that and forgetting about it. I could try, building some things on the top layer. Keeping it sort of interesting. I need a floor, though, regardless. Is a brick floor any good? Probably not. Maybe that's a good place for, like, tile or something. Breeze block. Painted brick wall floor? That's a weird thing to... That's a weird specific, like, thing. Is there like a... Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, good. Quarter circle, please. This one. underneath there and here. Okay. That seems fine. I can't do it there, I don't think. I would need to put it back like here and then put it across like that. What's the difference between quarter circle 1 and quarter circle 2? I just realized there's 2 of them. I imagine there is a visible difference. Ah, looks like 2 might have bricks, whereas 1 doesn't. Interesting. How... Very interesting. Okay, so this needs to be 2 then, not 1. They're a bit weird. They don't quite match up, but it's fine. Okay. Then I can make these windows, or some such, instead. Like these. That is not... not cooperating, but we got it. There you go. That's pretty big. But I guess that's sort of the point. I need to also, hopefully, chisel this very, very small part of this terrain out of the building. It is a cool game, yeah. Both have bricks, but in different directions, so when you turn them, the bricks line up. Oh, I didn't realize that was what it was. Also, they're way different looking than the other ones are. Whoops. Okay, can I just, like... I don't want to, like, move the terrain outside too much. 2's too big. So I'm just going to have to do it very slowly with this, like, 1 by 1. I can't do anything about this one, it looks like, because it's too close to the path. Did I use different bricks? Or blocks, whatever? I thought I clicked the same one. It was the... Oh, I used breeze blocks. Whoops. Yeah, I did. I meant to do painted ones. But those are at now. Painted something or other. That's what I wanted. Okay, do those line up? Those do not... Oh, that one lines up. No, it doesn't. That one lines up. This one doesn't. Okay. Delete this. Delete this. And this. Then use these, I guess? Maybe. There you go. Okay, and then the other one. Okay, I get it. It's a bit strange, but I understand. You okay, Planet Zoo Super Game? It is very good. It's a lot of fun. I'm struggling to build right now, but I'm still having a good time. Would it be possible to, like, get... Well, that's a problem that I didn't mean to make happen. I was hoping I could, like, turn that into an invisible path. To, like, just have it, like, go across there. Turn off the curb. And then have it, too long, so it, like, links up to this path here. From here. It really doesn't want to cooperate. It's so nearly what I need it to do. Ooh, nah, it just doesn't want to cooperate. If I get rid of that, maybe I can fit it back in somehow. Nah, it doesn't want to work. Alright. Well, darn. I was really hoping for that to work, but it just doesn't want to. Let's undo it all then. I might just have to suffer through this weird kind of appearance. Is there, anything I can do to make that not weird? Not really. It's just gonna be stuck there, I think. It's gonna be that one little texture block. I can change it, but because it's technically an elevated path, so it doesn't go invisible. I change it to like this, just closer to what I want. But there's still like this bit of terrain here that still clips through a bit. Alright, a path, not terrain. I can't do anything about it because the weird like slant on this hill. I might just have to suffer through, or I could. Well, you know what I could do is change it to that for now, and then go into like just construction. Grab like this, and then not connect this to anything, and just like sort of layer it very gently on top. So you couldn't quite tell. It doesn't work. Like this. Ta-da! You'll never know. Except if you look on the sides, and then you'll realize that it's a little bit wonky. Like everything I build. As long as you're not looking at the sides, it looks great. Ta-da! You can't even tell. Probably. One. Now, I have a predicament here where I can't adjust this path at all. this bit of terrain because it's too close to the path. And I don't want to delete the path and cause myself more grief just to adjust it. But I may have to. I might do that now just to test it, see if I can do that. If it'll let me fix it now, I'll do it and then connect it. It doesn't let me adjust it at all. Make it a little bit bigger. Now this one's causing me problems now. And if I delete that now, it's going to be a nightmare. I'm going to try it again, but like it's definitely going to be a hard time. Yeah, because this path is still connected. I'm going to have to do something else magical here to fix that issue. I don't know what. But something. Also, it won't let me delete it. Oh, there we go. Then go back to it. It's like, okay, I was panicking for a second. I'm fine. It's going to be a little bit of dirt there that I can't do anything about. But I can fix this. There. Now the terrain's out. Flower pots? Yes. Good. Good plan. Good idea. Flower pots. They're definitely what I'm going to use here. Do I have flower pots? Would they be in nature? Yeah, nature. No, not nature. Where would I find flower pots? I thought construction for sure, but they called something different? I could put flowers in a pot. Ah, so there is. Doesn't want to adhere to the things I've laid out, but at least I can manually adjust it. Don't type pot. I did. Yeah, I found it. It's not quite the flowers I wanted, but it works. I suppose mulch patches I could use instead, but that just makes more dirt. It's not quite as exciting. Okay, shift that to be at the right angle. The correct angle, I should say. should have gridlocked that. I realize now. Off position snapping, is that gonna help? I just deleted that. I'm really messed today. Turn off that. Spin! Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have some weird... It's gonna be kind of wonky, because I'm gonna do something silly in attempts to make this interesting. Is wrong. I have it at the wrong angle. It was a cool idea, but I think I've got it wrong. What I wanted to do was sort of rotate it in such a way that it would be like up against this edge of the wall, but like at an angle to hide the dirt. So it'd be like a tipped bed. I think the angle snapping is giving me a hard time. Oh, you line it up with the path before anything, that way I can just get it there. There you go. Kind of like that. That's probably alright. Make a pop with wall bricks. Oh. Yes, that... that makes... So it's not quite as creative. But it's I guess it is more creative. It's better. It's smarter. It's not quite as complicated as what I meant to say. It's smarter. I think that's probably a better option if I'm honest. Just raise it up a little bit. Have like hovering plant bits. Give me a curve. Curve. Is it gonna let me adjust this manually, or is it gonna give me a hard time? Someone did set off the wolves. Yes, they're howling. 1 meter high, please. One meter high, please. Okay, there we go. Now, am I gonna be able to get this in here where it doesn't... Oh, it's too long. I need a 3 meter. There isn't one. Darn, I do that. It's gonna clip through the path if I tried. It's a good idea, but I don't think I can manage. Is there an alternative? Because it was a good idea, but it's going to leave like an extra foot on the end just hanging over. And that's going to be a bit strange looking. And there's not a smaller version of this. Like with the garden plots, there was a, in nature, there was the 3 meter, 2 meter, 1 meter curves. Those work out a lot better, I think. Unless I would do like an entire flower bed like this. Just like put them here. Inside it. No, I guess that doesn't work either, because they're a bit too, they're a bit too much smaller, maybe? Well, no, that kind of works. I could do that. Just have to put a little brick wall there. And here, I guess. And that'll fix that completely. Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you for the assistance in this. fix for my weird problem that I suddenly had. It made an interesting design. I did not mean to put stone on this one. I wanted to put stone... Oh, I did want to put stone on there for the walls. No, material. Stone. Thank you. Give me my red brick walls at 1 meter high, please. Also, craft this. Try and link them up here. So that they sort of work. Although, I don't know why that's happening, but oh well. Unrelated to Planet Zoo, you finally clawed back all your mini corpses and belongings. Now you're procrastinating fighting it again. Well, congratulations, and I understand. It looks like a biscuit. Looks less like a biscuit when it has supports. Yeah, ideally. I am gonna have to clip this in a bit. Oh, is there a 1 meter pillar? Oh yeah, right there. It's not connecting to the snap grid, but it is there. Slightly different colored everything, but it'll work. I'm gonna grab all these and move them down a little bit so they clip into that. That one actually worked perfectly. Oh yeah, because I didn't line it up the same way. That's why. That did not that did not line up at all. There you go. That one's at an angle. There you go. Put it in the corner. Maybe put a lamp on it? Yeah, maybe. Let me first get these. Whoops. These. Slowly click on them. Oh, that one's part of the building. That's annoying. Unlink, please. Push those gently into this spot so that they're not too out of the location. And then duplicate advanced move, please. Pretty much the exact same thing on this side, maybe a little bit more. There you go. Doesn't clip through the outside anywhere. Yeah, looks good. Perfect. And I could put little lamps on there too. That would add a little bit of decoration and style to the project. Do I have any fun lamps? That one's kind of cool. It's a bit big. Lantern? A little LED. No thanks. Like an iced Vovo? What's an iced Vovo? I assume it's a... Yeah, I was gonna say, I assume it's a biscuit. Pathlight. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Tree light. It is a station. So maybe I should do something like this. like a fancy new age sort of. That. Oh, it does kind of look like that. Is that like coconut? A biscuit with coconut on it? What's the middle bit? The jam. What's the jam made of? It looks tasty. Oh, look at this thing, huh? What's happening? Vending machine broke down. Oh, somebody's vandalizing my stuff. I see. Well, I should probably go put down some security cameras around the place at some point. Oops. Hello. Hey, more research completed. My moose are done. That's nice. I should probably finish the gray seals. What was that bear doing? What are you about to attack my... I may have, messed up my enclosure a little bit when I was fiddling with the rails. How did this happen? How did I do that? What angle did I click on the world to make that happen? Well, I mean, hey, look, as long as it works, I'm okay with it. What are you knocking out of that feeder? Oh, piles of meat, apparently. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, that looks more like fruit. That looks like watermelon and like tomato. More watermelon. Like orange thing. Maybe an orange. It's raspberry jam. Ooh, I want some of that. We don't really have biscuits here. We do, but they're different. Like, American biscuits are different. We don't call them biscuits here. We call them, like, cookies or crackers or something like that. Kind of. But real. We have our proper biscuits, you know. Our fluffy biscuits that we put gravy on. Biscuits and gravy. We have them. Whee! Oop, whee! Okay, is that all of it? Yeah, it's all the wall. Delete those. Then come back through with... Oh, I can do I just do the painted concrete instead of the breeze bricks. This probably look nicer, honestly. You want cookies? Yeah, well, I've actually got some gingerbread cookies left over from old Christmas. I like gingerbread cookies, but I can only eat them every once in a while because they have like a weird flavor that I can't stand more than one of at a time. It's not ginger, it's something else. It's always the same. I want to add painted something or others. That's what I want. Nope, I need position snapping. Oh no, I don't. I'm fine. Let's adjust it like this. Do that? No, that's fine. That's a breeze brick wall. Did Eddie? Hey Bert, how you doing? It's going alright. Just, you know, building things. Building my one subway station out of 3 that I need to build at some point. Can I get that back over here? Oh, yeah. Kind of. That's good enough. Is there any way I can get this to, like, curve around without... Weird. Ooh, not really. It doesn't want to cooperate. It doesn't want to link to the right spots to curve. Maybe if I add these in, do it automatically at some point. Can I please? Can I have a little bit better camera control for this area? Can I go into like no clip and just look around instead of being like forced to fiddle with this? Why is these? What in the world? Why is this at a weird angle? This one's like not as low as it should be. One down. Is that gonna work? Oh yeah, it works. Well, kind of. Oddly. Oh, that's because that's the floor. That's why I was having a hard time. Alright, I got you. I got it. I am making delicious flower beds. Actually, they're basically done now. I could add like a tree or something in there, like a little poplar. But they're done now, finally. Okay, give me them painted brick walls, please. Fine. To put giving me an easy time, but doesn't like the positioning I've decided to place things at. Where is this wall at? There. I can't get far enough back to put the wall where I need it to without clicking on my menu. Go. This is a really low... I need to actually like make this less severe. That needs to be like a 2. Get over here. Stop. Building on building on a 3D plane underground is a nightmare. It's awful. I can't see anything. There you go. Okay, that's there. Now can I put another one there, or is it going to cause me more grief? Just cooperate. You would have rage quit by now. I'm getting there. Don't like them because of the taste? What, you don't like biscuits? Like American biscuits? Or I wasn't paying attention for a while, and suddenly that's what I've read. Are you talking about like something else? Okay, there. That isn't quite the right height still, but it's probably better than it was. Gonna cause me issues? No, that looks fine. Then below this I need to get... Ideally I wanted to have this attached to that, but it doesn't want to cooperate. It works back here. Can I get rid of that completely? Put this here. Back. Oh, no, not quite. Almost. Almost. Why is this not working? I'm gonna lose my mind. Help me. It goes to there, which I don't need it to go to. Why is it doing this to me? I just need it to connect to this right here. This bit. Why are you not working? Why is this happening? Don't make me adjust all of my walls slightly. I'll do it. I will do it. I'm doing it. Pretend the corner's wanted. I guess so. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not like it looks that bad, honestly. It's just kind of strange. It's a very, very abrupt change in the general, like, appearance of things. Can't get rid of that, because there's a path there. Although I can actually delete this path without any issues. That one's fine, because that's just a staff path that leads to staff rooms, and those are purely cosmetic. So this will allow me to adjust this terrain a bit, move it from the structure. I hope. I say as I try and it doesn't move. Hello? Oh, there you go. Oh, it's the path. The path below it's being a pain, I see. It doesn't like you maneuvering the paths of stairways for whatever reason. It really feels like it should cooperate and let you do that. I don't know why it has a hard time with the stairway paths. Out of all the paths that it could have a problem with, stairway paths are the strangest. Okay, can I reasonably place this over here, please? Thank you. Could I get away with this? Ooh, no, not really. I thought maybe if I could flip it upside down, I think I might be able to. But I can't flip it upside down, so I don't think I can get away with it. I wanted an inverted, like, slope. I think I'm going to, like, unlink the group to do that, maybe. Can I, like, yeah, oh no, you can only turn it, you can't flip it. Never mind. Dang. Had a whole plan and everything. Wonder... I need a slope. Is there such thing as a slope? It must be under roofs. It must be a roof thing. Painted tile brick roof. The floor exists, but I can't rotate it properly. Another arch? You mean another flower arch? Or just like a wall one? Realistically, I could just do like a few of these and have like stepped arches on the path down. It would be very artistic, but it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. And also might bump people's heads pretty bad. And also it's impossible to, like, see because I have to, like, go at such a weird angle. Why am I even doing this? Nobody's gonna be able to see this. This is purely for my benefit. Don't do this to me, please. uh, wall arch, so it's more like a closed-off tunnel. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that makes more sense than what I'm trying to do here. I might do that. Yeah, because this is psychopathic what I'm doing. There, it's kind of works, but not really because of that bit. But I can't adjust that bit because the game has decided that because it's near a path, I'm not allowed to edit the terrain. I wonder if there's a mod I can install to like allow me to edit terrain near paths, because this is really frustrating. Oh, I can delete this, I guess, and just try to fiddle around with it a little bit and then get really mad when I can't quite make it work. This would have been the easy solution, but I just try and do some silly things first. Farther up the stairs. Yeah. Then put a ceiling in. Yeah. Maybe that would have been a good idea. But let me be a crazy person for a second and try to do this nonsense first. I will be crazy. Okay, that's not really. First, let's see if it reconnects, and then I'll decide if it was an exercise in futility or not. Did that connect? Maybe. We'll see, eventually. Okay, this is gonna just be a problem I don't really care about. I can put a half wall there to block that off, and I can just pretend this isn't here, because I'm gonna have to pretend it's not there. That's my only option, is to pretend that's not real. I'll never have to look at it. So I can just ignore it and pretend it's never existed in the first place. That's the key to not going crazy, I think, is to not think about it. That was right size. Make a rock ceiling? I could. It'd be a bit weird, but I could. Now get that over here, please. Come on. Oh, nope, that was right. I was there. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. It's coming together, kind of. Or sort of. Maybe. Can't see anything because there's so many things in the way. Rocks are the solution to everything. I mean, yeah, I might I might just shove them in there just to like pretend it was intentional. This weird design that I'm working with. Why can't I get this up here, please? Please work with me. I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't know what to do. Why did you do that? Please stop. Okay, we're fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing's gone wrong. Everything's perfectly okay. I'm not really upset or anything. Okay, it's alright. Where's my wall? There it is. It's so difficult. There's another game I played. I don't remember what it was. There was another game I played that did a similar thing with the building, where if you were like looking at it like this, it would like be incredibly difficult to like position anything where you wanted it to be because of how like the plane works. Oh, I'm excited for the other station with the huge staircase. Yeah, me too. God, I'm so excited for that one. Am I gonna spend another 2 hours building staircases? I have 2 hours left. It's fine. Kind of. Yeah, if you're looking at it from this angle, you can't tell anything's weird. Stretch? Yeah, right. Oh, God. Okay, we're fine. That's tiny. I want my regular red brick. Where's that thing at? What the heck did I type? Oh, red. Yeah, I did. Okay. It's not brick. Brick, not red brick. Brick wall. Another 2 hours today, the next stream. Yeah, maybe. Well, at least it's like... At least something's happening, right? Like, at least I'm getting something done. I'm not, like, finagling around for, 45 minutes looking at a wall, trying to figure out how to... Well, I guess that's exactly what I'm doing. Never mind. I didn't say anything. What is this made out of? Roof rounded. Okay, well, that's not helpful. How am I gonna make this look more interesting? I mean, there's a lot of examples surrounding me. What I need is a roof. I want one of these copper roofs, but I don't think that there's gonna be any, like, good ones. It'll, like, fit something this large. Any rounded bits? Yes, there are, but they're not angled like I want them to be. Rocks. I might. It's a staple of my zoo. I'll use the smallest rocks imaginable. Here, I'll use this. This is the roof. The train station. It's beautiful. Okay. Oh, Planet Zoo. Why am I not making zoo enclosures? Well, that's a really nice little pre-made thing. Like that too. Oh, well, I need to focus. Back to construction. Sorry, just got distracted. How do I get these? Like, this is like... Oh, it's just this. I see. Well. Okay. I kind of have a plan. I don't know if it's any good. I'm annoyed that every time I place a new block, it makes me have to do this. What's the difference between these two? Just the same, like, weird, like, separate tiles? Angle, rather? If I do that, I need to do it on this side. And this one's this side. This side. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, and the copper roof I wanted to do at an angle like this, but I can't because it's not quite how it works. I could do the roof trim, but it wouldn't really work. The only small issue I have is I want to do something like this, but on a larger scale. I can't manage that with what I have. You can do it here, like this, along this edge. And like this, potentially, but I can't do it. I could do it twice, but it would look kind of weird like that. I mean, yeah, because it's just weird. Yeah, it's just weird. Do one of these in the middle somewhere. Maybe like this. I don't know. No, it's too small. Is there a rounded siding, eave, whatever you call it? There isn't one. Why? Need a corner, but there's no corners. Suppose I don't need it to be. I guess it doesn't need to be like rounded on the roof. It's gonna prevent me from doing my roof in a reasonable fashion. Why is that not? Why is that not like snapping to anything? I guess there's no roof to it to snap to, I guess. Maybe that's the reason. Okay, well, in that case, what do I even do here? I was kind of relying on it snapping, and now it's not snapping anymore. Why? That is why, yes. How much of a difference is that? Well, it's not bad. I could, like, do that, but it doesn't quite line up. What am I make the grid size? 3 meter. 2 meters, like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. I can clip it into it, but again, it's just a problem. It doesn't quite fit. Inverted 2 meter? Nah, it doesn't work. Same issue. How did they manage this? These don't even match up properly. What in the world is happening? Do that, it works, but barely. How do they do this? How do they make these cool freaking roofs? And I'm sitting here struggling to make like one flat roof. Like, what in the world? What am I supposed to do here? All right. Was the architect drunk? I don't know. Somebody was. All right. Let's see. Can I get like? Can I get my snapping back? I just want my snapping back. There. So what if I was to do like... It's also like slightly problematic because it's like 4 wide. Put the rounded one more up and then the angled one. Ah, of course. Yes, why didn't I think of that? It does work. Now. But I still have a predicament in that I'm not very great at building roofs. So it'll still look a bit silly. It's pretty bad. It looks really stupid. I still can't put the siding on here either because it's not at the right angle. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, I could do like a corner on this, can't I? Where's my where's my big corner piece? Oh, this I'm having a good time, but it looks terrible. Could I use this thing? Is gonna save me? Not really. Actually, that kind of... Yeah, okay, that works. That helps. That helps a lot, actually. Almost what I wanted. Like, shove this in here somewhere just to make it so I don't have to pay attention anymore. Like, I don't have to, like, fiddle with, Oh, no, it doesn't fit at all. Oh, no. Okay, what am I gonna do here? My platypus is about to die. A bunch of stuff is broken down. Why is this happening? Are you not, like... Is this not being taken care of? Why? These are all completely busted. What is happening? Why'd that happen? It like it's kind of far away, like far out of the way, but there's a lot of mechanics that should have been able to do that. Should I hire more mechanics, maybe? No, I have so many mechanics. Why wasn't anybody taking care of that? $11 mechanics, yeah. Would've been alright, but whatever. Just 2 round roofs then. Oh, maybe. I mean, it's not bad, considering. I don't know what to do about this, but, like, it's not bad. Like, click on the building to make it attach. Be like something like this. That's terrible. That's a bad idea. Why would I do that? That's not bad. I don't know how I'm gonna like make it make sense, but that's not bad looking. On either side, maybe, possibly. Just do like a thing like, well, that doesn't work. Then it just like leaves this whole like weird overhang bit. Any stained glass? No. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? Give it to these. And just have it like that. Yeah, like the 2 that you mentioned that made perfect sense, and I said made sense, and I didn't do it. I mean, yeah, it's something. Still do this? It's really ugly what I've done here, but you know, it's not the worst thing that's ever existed. I might take those off and sort of mimic this sort of situation over here. That's not red, it's just brick, isn't it? Just brick. There you go. Be one of these. Pop. Well, hold on. That indented a little bit. There you go. I don't think I have stained glass. Maybe I do. Now we have stoned wood and timber. We have regular glass, but no stained glass. That's what you meant, yes. Not ugly as in puberty. Yeah. It's a very handsome building. I mean, it looks really not great, but as long as nobody looks at it from under here, it's fine. And this side still looks okay. Oh, that's not great, actually. It's pretty... In fact, that's quite bad. Well... Is there a way I can make this maybe a trim on the edge of this, or on the edge of this? The roof or the wall? Roof. Please. Oops. Forgot corner pieces don't do that. That's the correct angle to have that trim. But I've already committed to the incorrect angle, so we're going to stick with it. It's going to add some flavor to the building. Going to have a different angle roof. I'm pressing a whole bunch of buttons that are not doing anything because I have the wrong thing open. That please. Brick. I'm just gonna do a little trim on the edge of this as well, you know? It's gonna look great. Nobody's gonna think it's weird at all. Why would they? Of course, I just remembered I can't use curved pieces. Game doesn't like it. So, A little crim the edge of that, yeah. Yeah, you get it. Okay, we're gonna have to... Oh, I can do that, actually. That's not bad. Oh, actually, I need to just do the whole thing anyway. No flowers, no option. I mean, I could do flowers, I guess. It'd make it look more like it would make more sense. But like the issue is specifically, it's going to be a lot of flowers to fit that section. Gardening. And there's not. I don't imagine there's a lot of flowers. I guess I could do like a bush, like a big bush. That. Pretend there's a no weird trim on the side of the building there. I can't do the same on this side because there's just no no space for it. It's the terrain. Like a small bush outside like this. This. That. An off angle snap. Line to surface, rather. That probably would have saved me a little bit of effort there. And then just, like, you know, surround it in bushes. And there's nothing going on here. There. And now I can't... I guess I could just put bushes here instead of blocking off this little window. Just for the sake of consistency. Of course, you'd be having this entire section blocked off from view, and the other section's totally fine. Such chaos today. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately it is. It wasn't my intention. I usually try to make it, more chill than normal, but, today's not been the chillest day, it seems. I was really working on it. I was trying my best, but it just got out of hand. Sometimes that's okay. Now, I don't know why that's happening, but it's okay. It is what it is. That is my go-to saying in almost any situation. I'm gonna use these as like railings along this edge here. That doesn't quite work. Just realized there's no like interior roof here, so you can just see the roof. That's not a huge problem for me, because I don't intend to look up there. And so I'm not going to fix it. I mean, as far as buildings that I've handcrafted go, this isn't the best, but it's not the worst, you know? It's not terrible to look at, it's just kind of a bit strange. There's nothing else going on in here. I could probably put a clock in here. Sort of let people know what time it is. That's not a very big clock. I was hoping for like a massive one, you know? Oh, hey, that makes sense. Clock tower head thing. Ooh, that's fancy. Okay, give me that. We align the surface. I'm going to put that like right back here. sign might be a good idea. Is there actually a train station sign, or should I have to make it myself? Station. It's backward. Oh no, that's just, well, maybe. Entrance station. That is the entrance station. Can I get like a strut? There's a strut? That's probably not called a strut. Beam? Bit big. But it wouldn't go awry. It's kind of what I'm looking for, but not quite. Put it like there, then up, I guess. Or to like sort of attach to the back to have like a support beam. There you go. A bit barren. These walls are a bit boring. I could probably add some like educational stuff on them. And inside, maybe. That's a big screen. Small screen. Can I just, and I want like education screens. I don't want like fancy screens. Like, one of these will do perfectly. Like, can I just like post these all over the walls? Education board maybe? Inside here. Like right there. And look at it while they're walking down the stairs. Very distracting. Sure won't be a hazard. I don't need this for anything. It's probably okay. Give me like, ecotourism, because we're going on a train journey, like tourists. And climate change, because we're riding a train, and that's a lot of CO2. There you go. There's your education for going into the station. Now, the, there's a couple of bits here and there that we're just going to ignore forever. Primarily the ones that require me to look at them. So, this is my train station. It's awful. Oh wow, people are actually queuing. That's kind of nice. Ooh, actually that's not so nice, because that occurs to me that my stations might not be quite as quite as productive as I was hoping. Can I go to the coffee hub station? I guess I should go there myself. Fine. Oops. I'm clipping through the terrain and now I'm upstairs. Wow, look at that. I can't use my own tunnels because they cause me problems. Now we're down here. There's not very many people getting on this one. So, that's probably fine. What about this one? Is this one backed up as well? It is a bit. The main entrance is very backed up. This one's kind of backed up. I haven't put any trash cans down here because I didn't think it would be necessary, but lo and behold, the one place that has no vending machines has trash. Really thought that because there was no vending machines, I wouldn't have to trash bin this up. Evidently, I was wrong. I don't... I don't want to do it. That one took so long. I didn't realize what I was asking myself to do here, you know? Bit much. A lot of effort to do this. Alright, let me go to the Penguin Station. Double check this. Right, so they haven't gotten here yet. So I might need to make a second train. Yeah, you're right. Okay, second train. Go ahead and turn that off. Add a second one. And then just turn it back on. I have them set to minimum, maximum wait times. So, like, not do not block station, because I always find that just messes things up. Not ideal temperature range. Where are you? Why are you hugging the wall? Actually, that's a better question is, why is that not in temperature range? Where's my heater at? There. World? It's not in the tree. I definitely thought I had one down there. Weird. Why is that? I wonder why that was down. I'm just confused at this stage. Why did that not? There should be one right here too. I must have deleted them when I was like making the enclosure bigger. Or adjusting it to fit proper size. That's exactly what I just said, but with different wording. I must be tired. I might have to cut it short at 3 hours today. Because I'm I'm really tired and I'm apparently having a rough time remembering words. Okay, so should I start on station number 2? Or should I just, like, copy the entire building and move it over here? And then just, like, pretend it's, you know, original. I didn't intend to theme them. They were just going to be regular building entrances, you know? Look at that mess. Ugh. It's awful. Is that a real question? Kind of. Would it be... would it be interesting enough to watch me struggle through another building? Or should I just grab it and move it? Is basically the question. And okay. Since all of my buildings are essentially the same design. My staircases. It should still work almost perfectly. It does. Okay, good. Except there's a couple of other bits that are kind of wonky and weird. That I have no control over. Or you'll need some relaxation afterwards. Okay, we'll do the copy. The copy will be done. Does that actually need to be there? I don't think it does. Well, maybe it does. Can I... That sound crazy. Can I actually just pull this terrain down and pretend this isn't an issue I have to pay attention to? Yeah, you know, it's kind of alright. I mean, it's not the worst. It's just a shortcut to not have to do any work. And now you'll never know. See? Perfect. Let me just go in here and ignore the left-hand side of this tunnel. Then don't clip into the floor and go up here. And everything up here is also perfect, except for this right here, but that's, you know, whatever. Suppose I can just chisel that away. Or not. Can't help but notice a lot of my flowers have gone missing in this little adventure. I don't want everything. I want the flowers. I just want the flowers. Those are okay. Something to move up here. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally copied them and I meant to move them. There you go. That's a bit better. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. Oh, I even have like little train announcements too. That's fun. Watch these guests not appreciate the the detail of this train station thing. Like walk up to it and be like, "Oh, I can't believe they use the same asset so many times in a row." Really fourth wall breaking the train station. It's very out of place, but it's there. This is not the entrance station. This is coffee station, I think. There's no coffee anywhere nearby, but I did name it Coffee Station because I thought it was like really close to this. My coffee shop here, I had thought was like over here, and clearly was not correct. Go inside the station, have a good look around. My station? This one? Well, I'm in here now. What do I need to look around at? Up? You mean, yeah, you mean the roof that is completely hollow? I was okay with it. I wasn't gonna say anything about it. It's fine. I got a window, I guess, to like the inside. That'd be about it, right? The coffee station entrance? You mean the big pile of dirt that I've been ignoring? Is that what you're talking about? The big pile of dirt I'm just pretending isn't real? It won't hurt me? Don't see what? Oh, the freaking plants. Alright, yeah, I see it. I got it. I forgot they weren't linked to the station. Ah, actually, hold on. Before I do that. Oh, yeah. Not merge them. I copy them, move them, then merge them, maybe. I can merge these together. Whee! How did I miss these? How did I forget? The amount of effort I put into making these. How did I forget about them? There you go. It's funny for you. Well, good. I'm glad. It was quite funny. It's just baffling. I thought you were just pointing out the dirt, and I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna bother with it. It's too much trouble. But no, yeah. Oh, now we have one last station to do. But that one's the... That one's the bad one. The lamps are missing too. Really? Are they? Crap. Well... Yeah, they sure are. Alright. Just find them without going over to the other area. Construction. Lamp. Floor lamp? There they are. There you go. All done. I just need to... Here. Highlight these. Merge them together. Highlight these. It's all merged. Good. Now grab this whole thing. Dupe it. Then move it over to here. It's perfect. Nobody will ever realize that they're clones. Build these buildings. They'll be exactly the same in all ways, especially the curve that's here for some reason. Especially because it's wrapping around the other direction. Especially because of that. Yeah. Yeah, it is mirrored, you're right. Oh no. What a nightmare. Help. Help me. Am I having my past self? I was. Okay. Even like mirrored. Why has this gate been put in a different spot? Like, that gate was meant to, like, be at the bottom of the staircase. Is this staircase shorter? Am I having fun playing Planet Zoo? Kind of, in like a frustrated way, in like a tedious game kind of way. Normally, I just have a good time building enclosures. It is shorter than every other freaking. What have I done? I made it shorter. I made the paths shorter. What did I do? It's probably fine, right? I could fix it. All I have to do is destroy everything. It's fine. Pretend this isn't happening. At some point, I accidentally deleted that. We're not gonna worry about it. It'll end bad. You can see it coming. It will be fine. Everything. Don't worry about it. Nothing horrible will happen. I'm definitely going to be perfectly fine. Is that right? Is it 3 or is it 2? I probably shouldn't start the tunneling this early. You know what? Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe maybe I should just suffer through it and like just make a couple of small changes, not a million large ones. Like, this wouldn't be that hard to just move forward a bit and drop down here as opposed to deleting the entire structure, you know? Like, look at that. That wasn't too bad. Look at that. I fixed it immediately. And now I just need to add like one of those like round bits here, but facing the other direction, you know? Here, look, I'll show you. Like that. Just need to pull it back like that. Kind of, you know? Perfect. It's perfect. Then we just delete this wall, because it doesn't need to be there. Delete this, because it doesn't need to be there. Delete this, because it doesn't need to be here. Well, I guess it kind of does. I think this supersedes it. Or not. I'm a problem solver. I'm super good at games. Just so you know. Figured I need to mention that at least once per stream, otherwise people will start to doubt me. I don't know why these corners exist, but they're gonna exist regardless. Now, who in the world made this so tall? That's what I gotta ask. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Because, let me tell you, it was. It was a great idea. Really help the zoo guests get their cardio in, you know? Is there a height limit on buildings? Might be. Considering I can't place this any lower. Oh, there we go. There you go. Perfect. I've made all of the corners. Who's the one that built this station? Well, I mean, this part looks alright. I like this part of the station. But anything lower than this, don't like it. It would help a lot if I could just, like, use, like, mouse pointer. Auto stacking? Is that gonna help me? Can I just, like, do this? That? Does that work? Sure does. Kind of. Well, it works well enough. Works well enough that I'm not fussed. Like, it's okay. I mean, generally, God, so long as I can get the buildings lined up, so, for the most part, I'm okay with it, you know? Can't help but notice that the station might be slightly off-center, but it's okay. You gotta pick and choose your battles, you know? And this is, one that I've already lost. It's a penguin with low welfare. Why? Temperature's bad. Well, don't stand in the area that I have set to heat, then. Whose fault is that? You got all this icy terrain, and then you decide to jump into the hot zone, you know? Just feels like it maybe shouldn't be an issue, I would think. Also, why is... I wish I could, like, adjust the water temperature here. Not be, like, warm. But this section is heated. Only a little bit. And purely to keep it from freezing so that it maintains, like, the best consistency for the penguins. Because they want a little bit of, like, sand and stuff. Is there a reason we're not feeding our penguins again? Oh, you are. You're just taking your time getting there. That's why. How many more penguins do I reckon I can fit in this enclosure before I need to start neutering them? They're all really hungry, apparently. I have a lot of food space for them to eat. I guess it's just that the zoo hands don't... Ooh, lag. Don't like to, feed all my animals. Yeah, I got the food quality, don't worry. I changed it. Speaking of food quality, I should probably go to the moose too. I don't think I changed the moose quality. There you go. Okay. Now, I need to get back inside, grab one of these, and, like, put them wherever they're gonna go. I can't see these, I'm just assuming they're working. Yeah, it's probably a safe assumption to make. For my sanity, mostly. Not for the longevity of the zoo. Do I even need this? I guess I do for that. Suppose I could just, like, finish this wall purely so that it isn't floating. It's a bit wonky, but, you know, as I've said before, a little bit of wonk's sort of what I'm all about, you know. I don't think I've ever said that sentence before in my life, but it's the first time for everything, and I think it's my new motto. Just gonna leave those stones poking through. Okay. So, you know, all in all, pretty good. It's all done. The station's entrances are completed, I think. I can't press R because it keeps on opening the menu. What does R open here? Why does it keep opening when I press R? I need R to elevate. F goes down, R elevates. Okay, what is this? Right. It looks like all the walls are in. The only thing left to worry about is all this destroyed terrain around here. Can I sort of flatten to foundation this terrain a bit? Not quite as obviously destroyed. Yeah, I mean, actually, kinda. I have to add, like, a couple little bushes around, but... What's wrong? A bit. Add, like, a bush here and here, so you can't see the weird crevices that I've created. It's all about disguising the problems, not fixing them, you know? Only the arch is missing at the bottom? Oh, yeah, right. That's what I literally did leave that open for it. I just forgot completely. Also, it's like I said, it is definitely at a slight wonk. Like, it's a little bit to the side. Just not quite angled properly. So it's just kind of silly looking. Where's painted arch? Painted arch? I'll just type in painted. That'll get me what I want. There you go. Honestly, like, considering I just sort of slapped it down without having any sort of, like, general idea, and I had to extend its, like, size quite a lot, I think it's only off by, like, 2 degrees. It's alright. I could turn it, I guess. Just ever so slightly. Like, try and line it up like that. Maybe scooch it ever so slightly, like that. Nope. I can't do that after all. Okay. It's done. It's good. I've made my 3 stations. I've connected my railway underneath. That was my main goal for the stream, which is kind of boring. I didn't even make any animal enclosures. But I'm like, incredibly tired, and that took a lot out of me. So I think I'm probably gonna have to end my stream. Unfortunately, I'll give like one last little look around the zoo at the animals and stuff before I pop out of here, just for the sake of like calling it a Planet Zoo stream, you know. How my tortoises doing? I have a lot of little babies, but they're quite old by now. 6.5 years. I did slow down aging, I guess. What are you doing? You headbutting? Javier? Just slowing around. You with a Bort cam? Yeah, we can have with a Bort cam. I could move my camera slightly faster than this. There you go. There you go. Oh, still a bit wonky. Wow, look at that. Look at that frame rate drop. Holy crap. Oh, this is going to be a real test. Let's see if I can find Bort on the first try. Damn. Tempest. Is it going to be the one that's not on the plank? The one that's hopping around? Oh, no, it's this one. There you go. Little Bort cam. Oh, it's posing. How photogenic. He is very happy. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to head off. Thanks for hanging out and chatting and lurking and all that fun stuff. And thank you for your advice, Violet. I really appreciate it. It helped a lot during that nightmare build. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm probably going to play Buggos just to finish the game, because I'm almost done with it, and I may as well just finish it off. Then I'll be back on Monday with Valheim, I believe. And I'll worry about it from then on whenever. So, take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.